Hi everyone, this is Kristen with the Tech Reviewer. Looking for a protective case option for your new iPhone 12 mini? You might want to check out these options from RhinoShield. The SolidSuit and ModNX cases offer over 11 feet of drop protection for your device. They're thin and lightweight and are made of a food-grade plastic. They're available in a wide range of colors and options: carbon fiber finish, leather, wood, graphic designs, etc. And with the ModNX, you can even switch between a bumper case and a regular case at will. Let's check out these cases in a bit more detail on my iPhone 12 mini in blue. Starting off with our SolidSuit case, this is a one-piece case, quite slim and lightweight, has a very nice feel to it, not very grippy. The material is smooth and hard, but it's not terribly slippery either. Relatively rigid, but there is a degree of flex to it. Looking on the interior, we have a honeycomb pattern here on the interior. This is responsible for about 10% of the protectiveness of this case. The rest of it comes from the material that this is made of, something called shock spread, which was developed in-house by the folks at RhinoShield. This material is also a food-grade plastic that is BPA, BPF, and BPS free, so I think that that's rather reassuring given the close contact that you have with your phone case on a daily basis. Putting your phone in this case is quite easy. Just put in the left-hand side. Make sure both your top and your bottom corners are properly seated, and then press on your right-hand corners. Looking at the fit of this case on the 12 mini, we have a nice tight fit on here, no give anywhere, even over typical trouble spots such as your buttons or your port openings. Everything is excellent. You got plenty of lip here to protect your screen. I do currently have a tempered glass screen protector on here. This is the ZAG Glass Elite Plus. If I didn't have a tempered glass screen protector on here, you would obviously have more visible lip, but you still have plenty of lip even with the screen protector on here. Looking down here at our port openings, these are nicely positioned and nicely sized, except for the fact that we have symmetrical port openings for an asymmetrical port design. But other than that, everything is good, and you should be able to fit many third-party lightning cables here, although of course this case does support wireless charging, so you might find you're using that functionality less than you otherwise would. Going up the sides, we got a spot here for a lanyard, although one is not included in the package. We have a nice amount of texture here on the sides of this case. This does give you a bit more grip than you would otherwise have, but still, this is not a very grippy case. It has a smooth, hard feel in the hand. Going up here to our buttons, these are excellent, very clicky, very responsive, and you have the option of changing out your button colors for an additional $1.99 per button color. This is a fun and easy way to change the look of your case. No issue in getting to the mute switch. All of that is excellent. And then looking here at our view from the top, we got an excellent fit here with the ZAG Glass Elite Screen Protector. Our button here on the side is another excellent RhinoShield button, and then we've got some RhinoShield branding down here at the bottom. Looking at the back of the case, we've got our very attractive carbon fiber finish on here, one of the many options you have in terms of backplates for your SolidSuit case. The others would be genuine leather and wood. You also have an option in brushed steel and various graphics options, as well as simply plain plastic. So this material is not a real carbon fiber, it's just a textured plastic, but it has a very nice feel to it, gives you a little bit of grip, and is quite fingerprint and scratch resistant. Overall, I think it is quite a nice option for your SolidSuit case. We got plenty of protection here for your protruding camera, a little bit of RhinoShield branding around your camera surround. Overall, everything looks and feels good here. So you're not going to have any problems with regular Qi wireless charging. That's all going to work fine. And if you want to use the MagSafe charger with this, it will work to a limited extent. You're not going to have any issues with your charging speed, and as long as you're careful to keep this positioned correctly, you're going to be fine. It's going to charge okay, but because this doesn't actually have magnets in it, you're not going to be able to keep this on very well, so it's best if you just lie on top of it. And of course, you're not going to be able to use this with other MagSafe accessories, such as the MagSafe wallet. Removing this case from your phone is quite easy. Just start at the bottom, push out the other side, and then your phone will come out. Looking at the classic SolidSuit case in black, comparing it to the carbon fiber version we were just looking at, we have exactly the same look here from the front and from the sides. Absolutely identical. The only difference here is on your back panel. So the back panel is a featureless plastic. It has a matte finish to it. It's going to be reasonably good against fingerprints and scratches, although not quite as good as the carbon fiber finish, and it also doesn't have quite as much grip as the carbon fiber finish because there's no texture to this. Other than that, everything is exactly the same amount of protection for your camera, same Qi wireless charging ability, and limited MagSafe ability. So this is one of the 5 colors that are available in the classic SolidSuit. The others are blush pink, white, royal blue, and clay, and you also have the option to choose a graphic design to go on here as well for an additional $5. Personally, I think if you're going to go with the classic SolidSuit, you should definitely go with one of the print designs because they're so interesting. Finally, as I mentioned, one of the fun ways to customize your SolidSuit case is to change out your button color. It's very easy to do. You just push out your existing buttons, push them inwards. Obviously, you have to take your phone out first, and then take your new buttons and press them into place. I'm going here with some blue buttons because I think those will look really cool with my blue phone. These are $1.99 per button color, or you can get a set of 13 button colors or 16 button colors or something like that for I think $13.99. So it's a relatively inexpensive way to jazz up your phone. As you can see, I think it looks really nice here with our blue buttons. Moving on to our ModNX case, this has a lot of similarities with the SolidSuit we were just looking at. It's made of the same sort of material, same kind of shock spread material. We have the same honeycomb pattern on the interior. It is the same sort of flexible material, and it's also food grade plastic, and it's going to give you over 11 feet of drop protection. However, where this one stands apart is that this is a multi-piece case as opposed to the one-piece SolidSuit case, and this can switch in between a bumper case mode, which is what we obviously have here, and a full case mode by switching out this little bit here in the bottom called the rim with a hard backplate. So you just pull this one out, and then you take a backplate and put it into the same spot that the rim previously occupied. It's quite easy to do, and it's a fun way to switch out your case. This is just a clear plastic backplate, not all that exciting. However, for just $1 more, you can get a lot more interesting backplate options. There's lots of graphics backplate options that you can choose from, which personally I think are way cooler than this plain plastic one. Putting your phone in here is just the same as with the SolidSuit. Just put in your left-hand side first, and then push on your right-hand side. Once on, we have a different fit than the SolidSuit, however. The sides definitely have a flex to them because of the modular construction of the ModNX. So if you're the kind of person that really likes tight sides on your phone case, you're probably not going to like this, but a lot of people are going to find it's just fine. Personally, I prefer the fit of the SolidSuit, but I think that this one is okay, and it is really nice to be able to switch between a bumper case and a full case. So looking here at the amount of lip you have on here, you have exactly the same amount of lip that you do with the SolidSuit case. And in fact, these two cases are exactly the same size. There's no difference in the amount of thickness or basically anything size-wise between your SolidSuit and ModNX. These are identical. Looking down here at our port openings, these are the same as with the SolidSuit, so we have the same symmetrical port openings for an asymmetrical port design. Still going to be able to fit many third-party lightning cables here, absolutely no problem there. Going up the sides here, we have the same spot here for a lanyard as with the SolidSuit, the same kind of textured plastic, same excellent buttons, and of course you can also switch out your button colors here just like with the SolidSuit. And then we have the same opening here for the mute switch. Basically the same fit here from the front as you saw with the SolidSuit, except for the fact that we do have those slightly flexy sides. And then our side button is equally wonderful. Looking at the back of your ModNX case, the clear plastic allows you to see the beauty of your iPhone, which is great. However, this material is going to show fingerprints quite easily as well as scratch quite easily. So if I were you, I would definitely go with one of the graphics backplates that you can upgrade to. It's only an additional $1 to upgrade to a graphics backplate, and those are going to show fingerprints and scratches a whole lot less. So keep that in mind. Other than that, the backplate on here is basically going to be the same as with your SolidSuit case in terms of fit. You're going to have the same amount of protection for your protruding camera. Absolutely no issues there. Things are well protected here. And this is going to work well with Qi wireless charging, and it's going to have the same limited ability to use the MagSafe charger. In other words, it will charge with MagSafe, however, it's not going to have a very strong magnetic connection. Removing this case from your phone is pretty easy. Just start at the bottom and push out your phone. The only issue that I have with your ModNX case in full case mode when you're taking it off is that sometimes the ModNX case starts to come apart. The backplate will get pushed forward as well. It's not a big issue, but it feels a little bit disconcerting because you kind of hear this cracking noise. It's not that it's actually cracking, it's just that the backplate is coming loose. Looking at this in bumper case mode, I'm going to switch out our button color here so we can have something a little bit more exciting. Putting your phone in this case in bumper case mode, quite easy, basically the same as the others. Just put in the left side and then clip on your right hand corners. Again, our fit here is somewhat loose on the side. You can definitely pull these away from the phone. And then looking here in terms of lip, we're going to have the same lip here in our bumper mode as in full case mode. Same port openings, same everything. We do have some cool contrasting button colors on here now. And then looking at the back of the case in ModNX bumper case mode, you're actually able to see your actual phone here completely unobstructed. It also means, of course, it's completely unprotected in terms of fingerprints and scratching from, for example, an object in a bag or something like that. If you put this in a bag next to your keys, then you absolutely could get the back of your phone scratched. However, if you just lay this down on a table or something like that, you're going to have plenty of protection because we have really quite a big rim that runs around the edge here. So as far as that kind of scratching, that kind of impact, you're going to be in good shape. But in terms of scratches that you might get inside a bag, not so much. So you might want to use this with some sort of a back protector or skin. Going to have plenty of protection here for your protruding camera. That's all good, no problems there. And because the back of your phone is completely exposed here, not only can you use this with regular Qi wireless charging to the fullest extent, you also have unobstructed MagSafe charging capability. So absolutely no issues there. You're going to have perfect MagSafe charging because you are able to attach the MagSafe charger directly onto the back of your phone. So that's definitely an advantage to using this in ModNX bumper mode. One additional customization option with the ModNX case is the ability to switch out the rim color when it's in bumper case mode. So in order to do that, you simply remove your rim like you're going to replace it with a backplate. You pull it out through the front of the case. And then take another rim. In this case, I'm just going to take the red one off of my red ModNX case. And then push that into the same spot that your original rim was in. And then a nice new different look. Again, we've been looking at the RhinoShield SolidSuit and ModNX cases for iPhone 12 mini. These cases are available directly from RhinoShield, and they're priced starting at $29.99 for the SolidSuit and $31.99 for the ModNX. If you want to upgrade to a print design backplate for your ModNX, the price increases to $32.99 for a regular print backplate or $39.99 for one of their premium print backplates, such as the new PewDiePie or League of Legends backplates. Extra rims for the ModNX will cost you $2.99 each, and extra buttons for either the ModNX or SolidSuit are $1.99 per set. $29.99 will get you the plain SolidSuit, but if you want to upgrade to the carbon fiber featured in this review, or brushed steel finish, or one of the multitude of regular print case options, those are $34.99, and the SolidSuit line tops out at $39.99 for the genuine leather and wood options, as well as the premium case options such as PewDiePie or League of Legends. If you want to save an additional 10% on your RhinoShield purchase, be sure to check out the coupon code, especially for my viewers, in the description below. Many thanks to the kind folks at RhinoShield for sending me out these samples to review. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments section below and I'll do my best to answer them. And do hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on my upcoming iPhone 12 series accessory reviews. Again, this is Kristen with the Tech Reviewer, and these are the RhinoShield SolidSuit and ModNX cases for iPhone 12 mini. Thanks so much for watching and have a wonderful day.